Dear Dad. Dear Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the love that I was granted that I seem to take for granted. I know out of this love, you didn't spare the rod, so you won't spoil this child. But Dad, this child has been spoiled. Yes, you didn't spare the rod, you didn't spoil me, but you also didn't spoil me in the way I should go. You didn't tell me I was the light of the world. So how did you expect me to glow? You didn't tell me I was the salt of the earth. Now, after being trampled, how do you expect my taste to show, Dad? How do you expect my taste to show? In 2016, when I was just 16, I moved with 16s. We were 16s doing 16s. I could perfectly smoke this thing. I couldn't just understand John 3:16. I knew the words, but not the life that it gave. I knew the road to church, but not the road to the Christ that could save. Dad, each alcohol shot was like a gunshot. Each cigar was like a trigger, and the coke was causing me to choke. I tell you, it's no joke. The sipping, the sniffing, the injecting caused more pains than the parasites to the host infecting. And Dad, every devotion, you and Mom will have so many prayer points, but you couldn't just see the only prayer points that mattered sitting right there in front of your very eyes. Dear Dad, I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the love that I was granted that I seem to take for granted. I know out of this love, you didn't spare the rod, so you won't spoil this child. But Dad, this child has been spoiled. Dad, do you know? Do you know that your son is now an addict? I'm addicted to the same things you were addicted to, but how could I know? You never told me you've been afflicted too. Dad, what's the use of you being saved now? If you can't even save others, if you can't even save your own son, Dad, true love is not you spending money. It's you spending time. I needed you. Dad, I needed you, and I still need you to tell me that the alcohol, the drugs, the girls can't fill my void, that I need something new. That I need something more high, like the Most High. Dad, I needed you, and I still need you to tell me about Ephesians 5:18, that there is no need to be drunk with wine in excess when I can be filled with the Holy Ghost, and it can even be in excess. Just like his love towards me is too much, and it's excess. Dad, I needed you to urge me to purge myself, so that I can be used to even save others from themselves, a vessel fit for the master's use, a vessel unto honor that will flee from drug abuse. Dad, 2 Timothy 2:20-22. Dad, why didn't you tell me about Revelations 3:15-16, that in this kingdom there are no middle grounds? It's either you are hot or you are cold, but you can't be both. Because your lukewarmness will cause God to spill you. Dad, why didn't you tell me about Hebrews 4:16, that I should come boldly to the throne of grace, because only there can I truly obtain mercy? Why didn't you tell me about Matthew 11:28, that I should come unto him even though I've been heavily laden with addiction, because only him can truly give me rest, and I can be rest assured? Dad, why didn't you tell me about Romans 6:23, that the wages of sin is death? The wages of sin is death, but if righteousness and salvation is judged by law and not by grace, not by the gifts that Christ gave, then didn't Jesus Christ come to die in vain? With all the bruises, all the pain, that we might be born again, but again, the fire of this born again, Dad, might never burn again. The fire of this born again might never burn again. Dad, I needed you. I needed you to teach me how to be a Christian and not just how to bear the name. I needed you, Dad. And I still need you to just be a father. Happy Father's Day.